Here we will see having clause in SQL Server. The having clause was introduced in SQL to allow the filtering of query results based on aggregate functions and groupings, which cannot be achieved using where clause that is used to filter the individual rows. In SQL Server, the having clause includes one or more conditions that should be true for group of records. The having clause always comes after the group by clause and before the order by clause. This clause is used instead of where clause because it places a condition on groups created by the group by clause, while the where clause places a condition on the selected columns. Different characteristics of having clause are: the having clause is used to filter out grouping records. This clause is only used with the select clause. Having clause must come after the group by clause and before the order by clause. The having clause can include one or more conditions. The having conditions can only include columns that are used with the group by clause. To use other columns in the having condition, use the aggregate functions with them. Having clause is used to filter data according to the conditions provided. It is generally used in reports of large data. The expression in the syntax can only have constants. General syntax is select column list, aggregate function expressions from table name, group by group list and having search conditions. Where column list presents the name of the columns that we want to display in the result. Aggregate functions can be sum, count, mean, max or average. Table name is the name of the table from which column will be selected. Group by clause is used to summarize the rows into groups, and use the having clause with the single or multiple conditions to the groups evaluated by the group by clause. The final result includes only those groups that make a evaluation of the condition true. If the condition is false or unknown, the groups are filtered out. For example, select department count employee ID from employee group by department having count employee ID greater than or equal to 2. This query will display the department and total employees in that department for those who are having the total number of employees greater than or equal to 2. Select department, sum salary from employee group by department having sum of salary greater than 3 lakh. This will display the department and total salary from the employee table which are having the total salary greater than 3 lakh. Select department minimum salary from the employee group by department having minimum salary less than or equal to 1 lakh will display the department list and the minimum salary from that department who are having the minimum salary less than 1 lakh. And select department, max salary from employee group by department having max salary greater than or equal to 2 lakh will display the department and maximum salary from the department who are having the maximum salary greater than 2 lakh. Now we will execute these queries. First we will use the database. So project 1, and first we will execute the function select department, count employee ID from employee group by department having count employee ID greater than or equal to 2. And when we execute this, it will display all the departments who are having the total employee greater than or equal to 2. To check this, first we will display all the records from the employee table. So select star from employee, and if we execute both these queries, here we will sort this with department. So order by department, and when we execute, it will display total employees from each department. If we give here condition 3 and execute, it will display only admin department since admin department is only having employees greater than 3. Next we will execute select department, sum salary from employee group by department having sum of salary greater than 3 lakh. And when we execute this, it will display two departments who are having total salary greater than 3 lakh. Then we will see min function. So select department, min salary from employee group by department having min salary less than or equal to 1 lakh. And if we execute this, it will display all the departments who are having salary, who are having minimum salary less than 1 lakh. If I give here only less than and execute, it will display the department who was having minimum salary less than 1 lakh. So only 2 departments having salary less than 1 lakh. Then we'll see max function. So select department, comma max salary from employee, group by department having max salary greater than or equal to 2 lakh. And when we execute this, it will display all the departments who are having salary greater than 2 lakh. If I give here only greater than and execute, it will display only 2 departments who are having maximum salary greater than 2 lakh.